Hi there, sweet friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me for a restorative practice tonight. Back from Croatia after 2 weeks. So grateful. And honestly, just back in from work. This is the perfect opportunity wherever we are after we've just put the kids to bed, we've had dinner, just cultivating the sacred space. And so all you'll need for the practice is a pillow, foam roller, could be a folded up towel, could be a folded up sweater, whatever just helps elevate your spine. And I'll leave it up to you. We can have or a foam roller horizontally, vertically, or horizontally. Wherever we are, we're just going to slowly put it wherever it's most comfortable. So for me, it feels horizontal. We're going to take a big inhale. Slowly lay back on our pillow, our foam roller, our jacket. And we just want to open up our arms into a T. And see if we can just slowly drop our hands down to our mat. And very slowly drop our head with our spine supported to the earth. And so if we have a pillow or a foam roller, we can go deeper, or we can bring our pillow a little bit higher just to support the neck. But we just want to take this moment to reset the spine as we're opening up our chest, resetting the spine from our driving and working all day. And let's just close our eyes. Beginning of our practice, take another deep breath. So big inhale through the nose. Cleansing breath, tongue out, audible exhale. Beautiful. Maybe see if we can soften any tension in the jaw and the shoulders. And perhaps set an intention for our practice. We missed sharing the full moon together last week, but as always with every full moon, what are we letting go of? Do we want to call in? So what are we intentionally calling in for the rest of the month? Very slowly, we're going to lift our neck, lift our head. If our pillow, jacket, or foam roller is underneath us, we'll bring it out to the side. And we're just going to lie flat on our backs once more. And we're just going to bend one leg. So keep our right leg straight, bend our left knee, and the left foot, bottom of our left foot can either be inside the right calf or the right thigh. We can have a pillow up above our head. Just taking this moment now to focus our breath into our left side of our hip. So for me, I like to bring my hands behind my head, fingers interlaced. Open my shoulders, elbows extend out. Most relaxing and yet flexing my shoulders, cultivating that strength while I'm breathing into my left hip, opening it up, creating space for tension to flow. One more full rounded breath here. And slowly extend our left leg straight to meet our right. And this time we're going to bend our right knee, bottom of our right foot inside the left calf or left thigh. Again, fingers for me interlaced behind my head. Opening up our elbows out. Opening up chest. And breathing into the right side of our hips. Anytime the mind wanders, just try to bring your awareness back to the breath. One more full round of breath. And slowly extend our right leg straight out to meet our left. Next inhale, slowly hug both knees in towards our chest. Wrap your forearms around your knees to give yourselves a big embrace for cultivating this space. Inhale, extend our arms and legs straight. Exhale, hug our elbow to knees. And we're slowly going to roll 3 times, very mindfully. Third roll, so maybe on the 4th rock, we're going to slowly rock forward, extending our legs straight once more. Shaking out the knees. Micro bend our knees. Slide your hand underneath your knees. So opposite pinky to opposite elbow. Exhale, fold forward as best as you can. 2 options here. You can point your toes, so flex them forward, or you can, point your toes or flex your toes towards you, facing towards your knees, or point your toes away from your body. Wherever feels good. On our next exhale, we're slowly going to tuck chin to our chest. And breathe in between the space of your shoulder blades. Three more full rounds of breath here. On our next inhale, slowly lift your chin. Bring your hands just outside your knees. And slowly lift from your middle thoracic spine. And on our exhale, we're going to cross our legs, rock forward. So we meet each other in our tabletop pose. So hips over the knees. Shoulders are maybe rocked a little bit over the wrists just to balance our weight on our fingertips. Remember, fingertips are as wide as they can be. Let's just trace circles with our body, tracing circles with our wrists. And let's really push back on our hips, making bigger circles, playing with our spine. Four more full rounds of breath here. 2 more full rounds of breath. Next, inhale, neutral tabletop, gaze forward. And on our next inhale, we're slowly going to lift our gaze, lift the hips, breathe into our abdomen for cow, using our eye muscles to look as far up at the sky. And on your next exhale, slowly tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine, push the earth away for cat. Next inhale, find cow, lift the gaze, lift the hips. And exhale, find cat, tuck the chin to the chest, round the spine, push the earth away. Once more, inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. We're going to stay here in cat with our shoulders over our wrists. And on our next inhale, slowly find neutral tabletop. And just notice how your shoulders flex. And we're just going to strengthen those muscles, which ironically helps soften the tension that we feel in our neck. So neutral tabletop, and exhale. We just want to drop our shoulders in. And then inhale, press our hands into the earth as our shoulders come up. So exhale without bending our elbows. We drop our shoulders. It's difficult. And inhale, straighten our shoulders up. So exhale, drop the shoulders. Try not to bend the elbows as best as you can. Bring our shoulder blades together to touch. Exhale, press the shoulders back up. And again, slowly rock your weight over your wrists onto the fingertips. Just roll out the wrists once more. Next inhale, let's come on to the knuckles actually. And on our knuckles, we're going to slowly drop backs of our palms out to the side. Inhale, come back up onto the knuckles. Exhale, back of the palms or back of the hands down onto our mat. Press up to our wrists. We're going to do this 2 times. Maybe we bend deeper into our elbows. Come back onto our knuckles. Once more. Exhale. Come back onto our knuckles. And then we're just going to bring our fingertips facing towards the knees. And we're just going to breathe into our wrists. And I like to sway my body from side to side. Next inhale, come back onto the wrists. And on our exhale, we're going to reach our right arm out to the side. Next exhale, drop slowly our right shoulder down onto our mat. Maybe we can gaze over our left shoulder, but we're just breathing into the inside of that right shoulder. One more full round of breath here. Next inhale, slowly slide our right hand underneath our right shoulder. Next inhale, extend our left arm out to the side. Slowly drop our left hand. Exhale, Slowly drop left shoulder down. Maybe we can gaze over our right shoulder, but we're breathing into the inside of our left shoulder. A few more full rounds of breath. One more full round of breath. Inhale, slowly slide our left hand underneath our left shoulder. Shake out the hips once more, sway them from side to side. On our next inhale, we're going to bring our left hand to the center of our mat. As we inhale, reach our right arm straight overhead. Inhale, reach our right fingertips a little bit higher. And exhale, thread right hand behind our left, bringing our right shoulder down inside or behind our left hand, dropping our right shoulder down onto our mat. Maybe we can gaze over the left shoulder, and this time we're breathing into the outside of our right shoulder. Breathing into our lats, our traps. Three more full rounds of breath here. Inhale, reach our right arm straight overhead. Exhale, drop our right hand down to the center of our mat. And inhale, reach our left arm straight overhead. Next inhale, maybe left fingertips reach a little bit higher. And exhale, thread our left hand behind right, dropping our left shoulder down, breathing into the outside of our left shoulder, into our lats and our traps. A few more full rounds of breath. One more full round of breath. Inhale, bring our left arm straight overhead. And exhale, bring our left hand down. On our next inhale, we'll find tabletop, tucking the toes. Make sure our fingertips are as wide as they can be. Engage. Next inhale, hover both of our knees. And on our exhale, we're going to reach our heels towards the backs of our mats for downward facing dog. Pedaling out our feet, so bend one knee, straighten out the opposite leg. Let's take another cleansing breath here. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, audible exhale. Next inhale, gaze forward. Come high into the tippy toes. Walk our tippy toes to the backs of our hands. Exhale, allow yourself to just drop and fold forward. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. And once more, bring opposite pinky to opposite elbow. Finding ourselves in ragdoll. staying in our ragdoll, maybe we can turn and twist our body to the left, breathing into that right IT band. One more full round of breath here. Exhale, come back center in our ragdoll. Next inhale, turn and twist our body to the right as we breathe into our left IT band. One more full round of breath. Exhale, meet back center, allow your shoulders to drop. Next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold. Make sure our toes are as wide as they can be. 3 points of contact onto the earth. So big toe, pinky toes, and heels. Micro bend the knees, really root our feet into the earth. Inhale, arms swim overhead. Hands come together to touch. Come on to our tippy toes, strengthening our ankles, strengthening our toes. And exhale, slowly melt down into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. And we're mindfully going to take a step back with our right leg straight. Maybe bend our left knee over our left ankle. Option to drop the right knee, hover it. I'm going to drop it. If we want to build strength, of course, we can hover that right knee. And just trace a few small circles with left knee over our left ankle. And then just balance out the circle direction. Next inhale, we'll straighten our left knee, point our left toes. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Once more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Next inhale, tuck those right toes. Mindfully bring our right foot back up to meet our left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mindfully step with our left leg straight back. Right knee bends over our right ankle. Try to keep our heel down onto the mat. Trace gentle circles with right knee over our right ankle. Balance the circles in the opposite direction. And on our next inhale, we're going to straighten our right knee, point our right toes. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Once more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Next inhale. Step our left foot to meet our right. Exhale, forward fold. Bend one knee, straighten out the opposite leg, and just alternate, breathing into your hamstrings. Micro bend the knees, spread out the toes. Inhale, root to rise, arms reach nice and long overhead. We're going to grab our left hand with our right wrist. We're going to bring our right foot back, reach our arms overhead. We're going to grab our right hand with our left wrist because we're pulling our right hand down, creating space in our right side body. For this teacup stretch, so we're just pouring tea out to the left side of our body, breathing into our right. Inhale, both arms reach nice and long overhead. Bring our right foot back to meet our left. We're going to bring our left foot back behind our right. And this time, we're going to grab our left wrist with our right hand because we're pulling our left hand down, creating space, this time in our left side body. So we're just pouring tea out to the left of our body. One more full round of breath. Inhale, both arms reach nice and long overhead. And on our exhale, goalpost cactus the arms. Bring our shoulder blades together to touch. Fingertips face towards the back of the room. Inhale, arm reaches nice and long overhead. And exhale, fold. But we're going to bend our knees and find this squat variation. Trying to keep our heels down, elbows to just open up the knees. With our balance and strengthen our ankles, we're just going to practice internal rotation. So drop our right knee in. Inhale, come back up to squat. Exhale, drop our left knee in. Inhale, come back to squat. We can always use our hands or a block to support us or a pillow. So exhale, drop right knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop left knee. Inhale, come back up. We'll do it once more. Exhale, drop right knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop left knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop our hands, drop our knees. And we're going to find frog here. So our feet are going to be 90-90. And almost like we're easing into splits. But our knees are bent. We're maybe on our knuckles to give our wrists a break. And we can deepen the intensity by pressing back into the hips. We can stay here on the knuckles, or we can come down onto our forearms and again press and push back, really breathing into the intensity of our hips. Be gentle. We store all of our emotion in our hips. So again, don't get lost in the emotion. Remember, emotion is just energy in motion. So breathe through to allow that energy to flow through. Extending that inhale and extending that exhale. Two more full rounds of breath here. Very slowly, let's come onto the knuckles, onto the palms, and slowly bring your knees in together to touch. come back onto the heels. So we're on our knees. So just in hero's pose. You're a hero for breathing through that. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Softly close your eyes. And return back to your breath. We're going to bring our hands behind us. We're going to see if we can lift our knees and breathe into the stretch at the top of our feet. So right here above the ankles, and we can go deeper into the tops of the feet, just above the ankle, tops of the ankle. Maybe micro bend the elbows. Maybe ever so slightly lift the chin. Fingertips as wide as they can be. Don't forget to open the chest. Focus your breath though onto the tops of the ankles. Lift the knees even more. Breathe deeper. And exhale. Drop the knees down. We're just going to drop our hips to one side, bring our feet over, and meet with our knees bent. Arms back behind us once more. We're going to drop our feet 90-90 to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop our feet 90-90 to the right. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, keep our feet dropped 90-90 to the left. And we're actually going to turn, lengthen our spine first, turn and twist our body over our left. So we're leaning over the top of our left thigh. And breathing here for a few full rounds of breath. Two more full rounds of breath here. Very slowly press up. Bring our right hand back behind our right hip. Bring our knees center and exhale, drop knees 90-90 to the right. Turn it over to the right and twist over and lean over. Drop our forearms above our right thigh this time. Breathing here for a few more full rounds of breath. Two more full rounds of breath here. Inhale slowly, press back up. Bring our left hand back behind us. Bring it back through center. Exhale, see if we can internally drop both knees into face towards each other. And see if we can just alternate this internal rotation. Once more, drop both knees in towards each other. Find your edge, but not your limit. Inhale. Bring our knees back center. Exhale, drop them onto our forehead. Bend our arms straight. We're going to keep our knees. We're just going to extend our right leg straight. Bend our right knee to bring the outside of our right ankle on top of our left knee to find this figure four. Exhale, bend and hover our left knee in towards our chest. So this figure four, and it's like a modified variation of a pigeon. Breathing deep into the outside of our right hip. And on our next exhale, keep this figure four, drop it over to the left as we gaze over our right. One more full round of breath here. Inhale, press our figure four up through center, drop our left foot, extend our right leg straight, bend our right knee, drop our right foot back down to meet our left. And this time, inhale, left leg straight, bend left knee, left ankle on top of our right knee. Inhale, hug right knee in towards our chest. Breathe into the outside of our left hip. Next exhale, drop this figure four over to the right as we gaze over our left. Next inhale, bring that figure four back through center. Exhale, drop our right foot, extend our left leg straight, and bring our left foot back down to meet our right. Extend both legs straight forward in front of us. Bring our hands down beside our hips. Drop our shoulders away from our ears. Close our eyes as we take one final cleansing breath. So biggest inhale you've taken all day. Tongue out, audible exhale. See if you can allow yourselves to just rest in stillness, integrating all the benefits of our practice. Just see if you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you can. I'm just going to end the live so we can save data and still take the time to rest in stillness. Namaste.